Breaking news once again. The Your Credit Matters segment brought to you by creditsanitizer.com. You have a credit report. It is wrong. What are you doing about it? Credit Bureau Equifax, you got to love them, admitted a quote-unquote coding error caused them to send millions of inaccurate credit scores to lenders. The error took place between March 17th and April 6th of this year, and scores were incorrectly raised or lowered by more than 20 points. If you were denied loans or given very high interest rates earlier this year, the Credit Bureau Equifax might have been at fault. According to a press release from Equifax, the error occurred between March 17th and April 6th. The issue was fixed on April 6th. The Wall Street Journal reported that incorrect scores were sent to Ally Financial, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, and other lenders. And during that 3-week window, people went from having no credit score at all to a score in the 700s or vice versa. Equifax claims that less than 300,000 consumers experienced a score shift of 25 points or more, and scores have since been readjusted. Well, if you got a loan in that time period, doesn't matter. Or if they pulled your report and didn't have to pull it again, right? Because a lot of times lenders will use the same report for 90 days. They added, while the score may have shifted, a score shift does not necessarily mean that a consumer's credit decision was negatively impacted.
You know better than that.
But the reality is they don't know how it affected people yet, and they're already starting to feel the public's justifiable anger. And I never agree with Senator Elizabeth Warren, Mark Warner, Representative Raja Krishnamurthy, I can't even say that, are demanding Equifax be held accountable, stating in a letter to CEO Mark Beggar, quote, "Your company owes the public a clear and transparent explanation for why and how it made such grievous errors, the scope of errors, and why you have failed to notify affected customers of these errors," unquote. Well, I answer it, they don't care. It's my opinion. They make more money when your score is lower. My opinion. Right? They do this all the time. We see it all the time. What does this mean for us? While some people saw their scores shift up, those that saw a drop of 25 points or more could have received higher interest rates, been denied financial services, car loans, home mortgages, credit cards. Equifax claims that, quote, "initial analysis indicates that only a small number of them may have received a different credit decision," unquote. How would they possibly know that? And they do this stuff all the time. So that's why we've gotten so much more involved in credit audits. Text credit score to 79564. Credit score to 79564. For $1, you'll get a credit audit. That's Your Credit Matters segment brought to you by creditsanitizer.com.